in your VS Code or OJ or whatever, have you tried nested loop? Are you able to see those kind of long output, long star, or maybe some kind of small pattern, even one pattern you are able to print? Can you quick type one, like if you print able to print at least one pattern or something like that using nested loop? Great. I solved 4 questions on OJ. That's great. Okay. Cool. Anyways, will the problem solving part, how to think about a problem and all, will we are going to do today. So even if you are feeling that okay, yesterday session I was a bit confused, so focus today. We are going to again do it from scratch so that I want all of your key nested loops should be very easy. Okay. So till now, if you don't try, please focus here for this session. Sorted, everyone? Okay. So let's start with this. But before that, I want to ask you a few questions to all of you. Okay. So how many programming language do you know? Like if you don't only know JavaScript till now, then you can type one. If you know any, someone is typing 8. Okay, great. HTML, CSS a bit. Okay, JavaScript, 2 programming language. Okay. What is your favorite programming language till now? Like if you are only JavaScript, you can type JavaScript. Okay. Python, JavaScript, Java, C++. I love HTML. HTML is not a programming language, by the way. It's a document format. Okay, cool. Okay, if you could, like, if let's assume that you have one superpower, right? What you want to be, what you want to ask for your superpower. If you want to be like, if you could have any superpower, what it will be? It will be money printing machine, flying jet, wealth and wisdom, peace. So you people are really that level. You are someone is typing peace, control of time. Okay, that is great. Good brain. Okay, so good brain is something you can build. You don't have to take from a superpower. Eventually, you will be able to build it throughout, like by some policing. Okay, entire knowledge. That is great. Great. You people are smart. Okay, what is that tech company that you like to work for? Like, if you have any dream company, what is that tech company that you like to work for? And I know for sure that people will be typing Tesla, Google, Apple, all of this thing. But I want all of you to visualize one thing. What do you think, guys? Like those who working on Tesla, they prove themselves. Yes or no? They prove themselves. Those who work in Google, those who work in Microsoft, they prove themselves, right? They have this kind of hard time. They also have this kind of thing, like a lot of assignment on and all, right? But they proved, and you guys also can be proved. Okay, it takes some time to like overcome all of this thing. Cool. Okay, what is your favorite way of unwinding after a coding session? Let's say you are having back-to-back session. What is that way that you are doing that give you some refreshment? Music, sleep, song, snack. Yes, that is good. Reels, okay, do not use reels. Every time you're using a screen only, right? Try to do something which is not your screen. Music, okay. Going to terrace, alone time, okay, great. Tea, okay, tea, yes, tea, coffee, some snacks, okay. Golgappe, okay. Anime and PUBG, you are playing in between, okay. Roaming around, okay. Even that is also important. Cooking, that is really great, okay. Music, Dadaji, okay. You people are typing class character, okay. That is great, but you need to find something that gives you some kind of relaxation, right? Some kind of motivation, some kind of refreshment. For me, I used to do sometimes, like I used to watch cartoons. To be very honest, I used to watch many cartoons whenever I feel frustrated a bit. I leave everything and I used to watch like Shinchan and all. I used to see. That's great. Motu Patlu and all, everything. I used to watch cartoon. It give me that kind of refreshment sometimes. Great. You need to find your own way of refreshment. Okay. Cool. Okay. If you could learn a new technology instantly, what would that be? What would that be? Let's say you want to learn AI, you want to learn front end, you want to learn back end, whatever you know. If you don't know, you can type, I want to first master. Okay, people already typing React, AWS, blockchain, full stack, hacking, okay, data science, AI, full stack web development, okay, React, Node, great. Okay, so these things you need to understand. Slowly you are moving into tech world, right? So these things you need to understand, like whenever you are consuming any content now, try to consume tech content. Why? What is happening in today's world? How ChatGPT is working? How AI model is built? How Tesla is having a word with Google? Google have their Gemini, right? and then OpenAI have their ChatGPT, right? And Tesla is doing something regarding crazy things, right? So what is thing happening, right? And this gives you some kind of energy. Okay, great. Okay, what is your go-to like snack while you are doing coding? It's very important. Sometimes when you are when you don't have that food supply now, your mind can be a bit like okay, none. No, no. Take some water or something, some fruits and all. Keep it always in front of you. Kurkure, guava. I'm on first, sir. Okay. Uh, tea. Okay. Chocolate. Yes, yes. That. But try to avoid packet food. Okay, if it is possible. Some chole and all you can take. Namkeen. Okay. Okay. Great. Cool. Chalo. Okay. What is the best part of learning to code? Can you tell me what is the best part to learning code? Why you are learning code? I want to automate my life. Okay, I want to learn logic. I want to build my own product. Okay, great. Uh, I want to be intellectual. Okay, to get a better job. Okay, money. Okay, want to build website. Okay, got my dream job. Okay, great, great. Okay, okay, passion. I have a passion for coding. Yes, these things you might need to know. Okay, might need to know for your whole journey. Cool. Chalo. So just one last question. Can you suggest a movie for everyone to watch? What will be that movie? What will be that movie? I'm going to read the chat. Rockstar, Three Idiots, 10th Fail, okay, Into Too Wild, okay, Parking, great. Sinchan movie, okay, great, okay. Chichore, its comment is flooding, okay. Okay, 12th Fail, I'm taking Doraemon, okay, 12th Fail, okay, Chichore. Okay, I'm getting like same one. Bad New, okay. Dad New, okay. Hacked. Quota Factory, okay. It's a series, okay. Deadpool, okay. Great, great. Internship, okay. Sikara, okay. Interstellar, great, okay. Uh, Great, cool. The Goat Life, okay. Even few I haven't seen, okay. Cool, great. Some refreshment you have? Can you quickly confirm? Do you have some refreshment now? You have back-to-back session, I understand. But thoda refreshment in between you see? Okay, very fresh. Okay, should I start? Should I start now? I want all of you to see this story again. Everyone remember, I need everyone's response. If I ask you any question, okay, can I say Sam for my inner loop? Can I say Sam is my inner loop? Yes. Okay. Can I say Dada? Can I say Dada for my outer loop? Yes. Okay. Who is responsible to collect apple? Sam or Dada? Who is responsible to collect apple? Sam. Okay. Dadaji is responsible to navigate Sam every row. Yes or no? Okay. And who will be providing bag to Sam for collecting up apple every time? Dadaji will be providing bag to Sam, right? Okay, so this is the flow. Sam will come here. Okay, then this. Everyone understand? If I can also start from 0, I can also start from 1, right? It's up to me. I need to understand one thing: how many times the outer loop is running, how many times the inner loop is running. Yes or no? And the deepest nested code will be running how many times? Outer into inner. Yes or no? Yes. So everyone understood this diagram, right? Okay. So now let's go to some of the quiz that you see previous day. Okay. Let's come to the quiz section. Okay. First question, because I want to run it, so I have taken it here in VS Code. Okay. I want all of you to think and tell me which option will be correct for this code. Which option will be correct for this code? Option A, B, C, D. These are 4 options that you have. Which will be correct if I run this code? Okay. Can you tell me how many times this outer loop is running? How many times? 0, less than 2. 2 times. Okay. How many times this inner loop is running? Again, this is running 2 times. Okay. What is the start value of outer loop? 0, right? Okay. So for 0, my inner loop should run 2 times. Yes or no? So 0, 0, 0, 1. How many of you got this thing? So 0, 0, 0, 1. 0, 0, 0, 1. Are you able to see? Okay. Then once I have done with 0, then my Dadaji will come to 2, right? Okay. Sorry, after 0, Dadaji will be coming into 1, right? So I'm supposed to get 1, 0 and then 1, 1. Everyone, are you able to feel? Are you able to get this output, right? By seeing this code? Okay. So now if I run this thing, you can see I'm getting the exact output. So 0, 0, 0, 1, then 1, 0, 1 1. So this is Dadaji and this is my Sam. Okay. Okay, so when my dada value, that means I value is equal to 0, right? For I value 0, j value will start with again 0, right? Okay, and then j value start with 1, right? So that is why you are getting 0 0 0 1, right? And then when this done, then your I value will convert into 1, yes or no? And then for again 1, your j value will be running 0 and 1, right? So that is why you are getting a combination 1 0 and then 1 1. Everyone sorted? Have you did your own dry run? Have you did? In case you didn't, please make sure today you must need to do at least one dry run using pen and paper. Okay, cool. So let me move to the next question. Okay, second question is very easy. I believe that everyone will be able to answer this question. Okay, can you tell me how many number of times does this inner line will be running? How many number of times this inner line will be running? This inner line will be running outer into inner, right? Outer loop is running how many times? 3 times. Inner loop is running how many times? 4 times, right? So 3 multiplied by 4, I am supposed to run this code 12 times, right? Okay, cool. So everyone sorted. So our answer for this will be D, 12 times. Can you guess any other code? Are you able to guess? Cool. Okay, let me come to this question now. Okay, this all we have discussed though yesterday, but still for some reflection. Can you tell me what will be the output for this code? Try to think and tell me. These are your all option A, B, C, D. Okay. Can you tell me your Dada start with which value? Dadaji start with which value? Outer loop start with which value? One value, right? Okay. For outer loop, one value. Inner loop will start with which value? Inner loop will start with which value? Inner loop also start with one value, right? Okay. After that, inner loop will move to which value? Inner loop will move to two value, right? For first time, you are getting 1 1. For second time, you are getting 1 2. Yes or no? This part is clear till now. For first time you are getting 1 1 in this console. For second time you are getting 1 2 in this console. So am I supposed to not run any more? Can you see here? It is started from 1 and ended till 2, right? Okay, then again your I will convert from 1 to what? Your I will convert from 1 to 2, right? Again your j will be running for 1 and 1 and 2, right? So that is why you are supposed to get 2 1 and then 2 2, right? So 2 1 and then 2 2. Okay, again your I will be converting to I will be converting from 2 to 3, right? Because you need to go from 1 till 3, right? And if you are getting here, loops should run like that, 1 and 2. So 3 1 and 3 2, right? This would be the combination. Can you tell me what will be the answer then? 1 1 1 2, right? Can you see 1 1 1 2, then 2 1 2 1, then 2 2, right? And then 3 1, then 3 2, right? So option A will be answer here, right? Yes or no? Are you able to do now? Are you able to do now? Are you able to guess any output like that? I'm not even doing the deeper dry run. Still, I'm able to do it, right? So this is how we need to learn it. Cool. Okay, let's move to this question. Okay, this is a bit tricky. We discussed yesterday's last part, this thing. What will be the output for this snippet? You have these four options. Okay, this is your outer loop, this is your inner loop, and here you have a bodyguard. You are running something crazy here. What will be the output here? Are you remember this example, Sultan and Bahubali? I need all of your response. Sultan and Bahubali. Sultan, what Sultan tell? Ki I am the owner, right? I always will be becoming more powerful than you, right? Bahubali, right? Can you tell me outer loop? How many times this outer loop will be running? 1 till 3, right? So 3 times your outer loop will be running, right? Okay, what is the first value of I? First value of I will be 1. For I value 1, how many times Bahubali will be running? For I value 1, how many times Bahubali will be running? Bahubali will be running 3 times, right? Okay, 3 times J, right? Okay, but tell me one thing. When my loop start running, right, I'm going to get this. So when my loop start running, I'm having a I value 1, I'm having a j value which is 1, right? This condition 1 less than 1. Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? No, it is false. So my if condition will not run, I'm supposed to get 1 and 1 in output, right? But after that, what I'm supposed to get? My I value will be 1, but my j value will increment from 1 to 2, right? Is it true now? Is it true now? So Bahubali becomes more powerful than Sultan, right? So when it is true, you are running a break. Now, when you're running break, your whole for loop should be break there only, right? So you are supposed to get 1 1 first time, right? 1 1 first time, and then again your I loop will be incremented from 1 to 2, right? So when it will be incremented from 1 to 2, again your j will be running. J will be running for 1 and then for 2, right? 2 times it will be running again. So you'll be getting 2 1 and then 2 2, right? Because after that, when this 3 comes, it will break. It will break the condition. Everyone sorted. Can you quickly confirm? Have you did this dry run? Right? You are getting 1 1, 1 for Sultan, 1 for Bahubali, right? And then again, when Bahubali increased the power, Sultan depressed. Okay, then Sultan increased his power by 1. So 2 1 and then 2 2. Again, Bahubali want to make it 3. Sultan comes and Sultan keep himself 3, right? Again, Bahubali 1 2 3. So this will be the answer for this question. Sorted? So option A will be correct here, most likely. So 1 1 2 1 2 2 3 1 3 2 and 3 3. Sorted, guys? Can you quickly confirm? Is it clear to all of you? Right? Great. So this is something we already learned yesterday, right? Now let's focus something that we are going to learn today. Okay, cool. So let me open this question here. Okay, I want all of your response, guys. Be honest and tell me how many questions you are able to solve. I'm completely okay if you type 0 here. If you even type 0, I'm completely okay. How many questions you are able to solve? Total 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 question we have. Haven't started yet, so you need to ensure at least you try from your side, okay? But do not worry, we'll start from scratch. You will be able to helping me. You will be able to helping me. Okay, I need all of your response. Can you guys tell me from this input to output, what is my input here? What is my input here? Can I say my input is 4? Okay, and this is my output. Can you tell me how many times my dadaji should run? How many times my dadaji should run? 4 times. Okay, how many times Sam should run? How many times Sam should run? 4 times. Can I say dynamically this dadaji and Sam both needs to be run num time, whatever is given in this input? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Now let's understand this thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come here. Okay, am I getting a num value here? Okay, are you able to help me to write outer loop? So for, and then I'm going to run let I equals to 0, I less than num. Can you see? Can I write I less than num instead of 4? Because every time it is not 4, right? It is dynamic, right? And then I plus plus. How many times this outer loop will be running? This outer loop will be running num time. If num value 4, it is also 4. If num value 5, it is also going to be run 5 times. That is okay, right? Okay. Can I pass one more like Sam code? What will be the starting value? Can you tell me, guys, what will be the starting value for Sam? Again, I can start from 0 and then j less than num. Okay, and then j plus plus. Okay, can you tell me who will be giving me back? Who will be giving me back? Dadaji will be giving me back, right? Okay. One question, good question, sir. Can I start from 1 till equal to num? Yes, you can do whatever you want. Ultimately, you need to run this loop num time. You need to run this loop also num time. That is okay if you start from 1, if you start from 0. For now, okay? For now, okay? Cool. Let's understand this thing, okay? Now, I'm going to do one thing here. I'm going to do one thing here. So here I'm going to let bag is equal to an empty string. Anyone having any doubt? Who will be providing bag to me? My dadaji will be providing bag to me, right? I'm writing here bag equals to bag plus. Now tell me, who is responsible to store all this value? Who is responsible to get all these values, Sam or Dadaji? Sam. Now tell me, if I write here J, क्या ये काम करेगा? Will that be work? Initial value for J is 0, right? But what is the initial value that I want? What is the initial value that I want? I want an initial value of 1. So can I write here j plus 1? I need all of your response here, guys. I need all of your response. Can I write that? Okay. After that, do I need to add one space? Do I need to add one space in every time? 1, 2, 3, 4. In between, there is a space present, right? So I'm going to add a space here, right? Okay. Now tell me, once everything done, can I print here using console? So console.log bag. Every time, whenever all this element will be collected by Sam, I'm going to print it. Okay, cool. Now let's try to run it. Okay, so I'm going to click here by test code and then run this code. So am I getting the exact output, guys? Everyone, I need all of your response here. Everyone in this session understand this thing? Yes. Sir, can I start this loop from 1? Yes, definitely you can do this thing also. 1 less than equal to, in that case, you don't have to add 1. You can do that also, right? If I'm doing this, that is also fine. It is up to you what you are doing, right? Sir, can I do without bag? Yes, you can do without bag. If you are able to do, you can do without bag also. That is completely okay, right? Whatever approach you are doing, until and unless you are getting exact output, that is okay, right? Cool. Is it clear? This first question is clear to all of you. Can I move to the next question? Cool. I want all of you to tell me one thing. I'm going to focus here. Okay, my input is 2, yes or no? My input is 2. Okay, how many time my Dadaji needs to be running? How many time my Dadaji needs to be running? 2 times. Okay, can I say my Dadaji needs to be running num time? Whatever variable I have here, the same my Dadaji needs to be running. Okay, how many times Sam needs to be running? Again, is it dynamic? Is it dynamic? For first time, Sam is running 1 time. For second time, Sam is running 2 times. It is dynamic, right? But what is the maximum time Sam is running? Maximum time Sam is running again 2, right? Okay. Now let's understand from it and let's try to code it. Okay. Dadaji will be running n time. So I'm going to write here for Dadaji first. I less than n and then I plus plus. क्या मैं बोल सकता हूँ कि this code will be running n time? That is okay for my Dadaji. Okay. Now can I create a let bag every time and initialize this bag with an empty string for Dadaji? Cool. Okay. Now I'm going to write code for Sam. Okay. So let j equals to 0, right? And then j less than equal to 2. Let's say I'm writing this thing. Can you tell me, if I'm writing this thing, how many times my code should be running? Let's say I'm writing here j equals to 0 and then j equals to 2. How many times my code should be running? 3 times, right? 3 times, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create here j. Let's say instead of that, let's create one thing. I'm going to add here I. Okay, I hope everyone remember this thing, right? Whenever I want to do a dynamic, because for the first time, it needs to be run how many times? 1 time, right? It needs to be run how many times? 1 time. For the second time, it needs to be run 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. That is why I make it dependable here. So when my Dadaji value is 0, it will check a condition. It will check a condition like that. Is 0 less than equal to 0. Can you tell me, is it true or false? Is it true or false? True, right? So it will be running for 1 time and then it will become what? Then it will become j value will become 1 and then here you will be having again 0, then it will become false. So your code will not run. So only 1 time you will be running if the value is 0 here. So I'm going to call this thing right now. So bag equals to bag plus what? Bag equals to bag plus 1 star. 1 star. Do I have to add any space? Do I have to add any space, guys? Can you quickly confirm? No space is present here. Okay, let's try to console it. Let's see what we are getting till here. So console.log back. Okay, so now if I print it, so you can see I'm getting the exact output which is present here. Okay, now let's do a dry run quickly here. Okay, can you tell me what is the initial value of I? What is the initial value of I? Initial value of I is 0. Okay, initial value of bag is empty. Okay, initial value of j is also 0. Okay, what is the first condition I'll be checking? 0 less than equal to 0. Okay, it is a true condition. So I'm supposed to run this whole code, right? And I'm supposed to add one star into my bag, right? That is how I'm getting this first star, right? And then I'm incrementing my j value by 1. What is my new j value? Can you quickly tell me? New j value becomes 1, right? 1, then this equal to what is the I value? Can you tell me? I value is remains 0 only, right? So 0, is it true or false? Is it true or false? It is a false condition. Your for loop will break here. Now we will be printing it console.log bag. Your bag, this star, 1 star will be printed, right? Again your for loop will start running with an incremented I value. What is new I value? What is new I value? New I value becomes 1, right? Okay, now you are checking 1 less than n. What is n value for this example? N value is 2, right? Okay, it is a true condition. You are running. Again your bag has a empty value. Again you are started with 0 value. You are checking a condition 0 less than equal to what? What is the value of I value is 1. Can you tell me, is it true? Is it true? क्या 0 छोटा है I 1 से? Yes, it is true. So you are running it first time. You are adding 1 star into your bag, right? Okay. After that, again your j value incremented to 1 less than equal to 1. Guys, tell me, is it again true? Yes, it is again true. So what you will be doing? You will be adding again one more star here. So finally you are having 2 star. Okay, you are having 2 star here, and then again your j value will be incremented. You will be getting 2 less than equal to 1, which become false, right? Your for loop will be terminated from here, and then you will be printing 2 star here in console.log, right? Are you able to get the game? Are you able to get the game? But one thing I need to tell you, all of you guys, focus here. So sometimes I started with 1, sometimes I started with 0, sometimes I started with even less than equal to. That is not the matter. That is not the matter. You can do anything until and unless your logic is correct. Your logic needs to be correct. Okay, cool, sorted. Can you quickly confirm, guys? Is it clear till here, everyone? So also this question we did yesterday, if you remember, with a space array. Cool. We are solving it here also. Okay. Can I move to the next question, guys? Pattern of n. Okay. Let's go to pattern of n. Okay. Again, I want all of you to focus one thing. Again, tell me the same story. How many times Dada needs to be running? 4 times. Depend on num. Okay. How many times Sam needs to be running? 4 times. Depends on num. Okay. But tell me one thing. Previously, what we are printing 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, we are printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But now you see, we started with a fixed value, which is 1. Then we are incrementing that value 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is the only part which is difference, right? Okay, now let's try to solve it. Let's first solve it for these things. Let's first solve it for these things. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come here, I'm going to run my outer loop. Okay, cool. So for let I equals to 0, I less than n, and then I plus plus. It will be running n time, right? Anyone having any doubt from this? Okay, I'm going to run my inner loop for Sam. So let j equals to 0, and then j less than n, and then j plus plus. I want all of you to, all of your response. Now what I'm doing here, I'm going to do here, I'm going to let bag is an empty string. Okay, and what I'm going to do, we are going to solve the first one. So bag equals to bag plus j plus 1, like we did the previous one, right? So j plus 1 and then plus an empty string. So now if I print console.log, here I'm printing bag. What I'm supposed to get, guys? All of you understood? We just discussed this thing, right? We are supposed to get 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Anyone having any doubt till here? Anyone having any doubt till here? No doubt. Can I do a simple one thing here? Let count. What should be the initial value of count? Can you tell me? What should be the initial value of count? count initial value, let's create with 1. Okay. Okay. So now what I'm going to do? Very simple step. Bag equals to bag, whatever we have in bag plus count. Okay. Plus an empty string. And once we have done this operation, what we are going to do? We are going to do count plus plus. Anyone having any doubt? So every time whenever my SAM will be running here, I'm going to start with a count. The first times this count value is 1, I'm supposed to get 1. Then again incrementing this count from 1 to 2, then I'm getting 2, then 3, then 4. But now again my for loop and everything will be running. My count value is 4. So I'm supposed to get, for next line, I'm supposed to get 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So let me run this code once and show you the power of it, right? So now we are getting the same thing that we expected, right? Cool. Sorted. Let's do a dry run for this question once. Cool. Okay. What is the initial value of count? 1. Anyone having any doubt? Initial value of count is 1. Okay. What is the initial value of I? I initial value started with 0, right? I initial value started with 0. Okay. Bag is also empty. Okay. For I equals to 0, I am supposed to go from 0 till n minus 1, right? Because it is having a 4, right? So let's say I equals to 0. I am supposed to go from 0, 1, 2, 3 for j. These are supposed to be value for j. Yes or no? Inside this SAM for loop. Okay. Every time what I'm doing, I'm adding the bag value as well as the count value. So initially, what is my count value? 1. So I'm adding inside bag 1, right? After that, one more space I'm adding, then I'm incrementing my count value, right? Now my count value becomes 2. So what I'm doing here, again my for loop is running. I'm basically adding here 2, then 3, then 4. Then this whole for loop gets terminated, right? And then I'm printing console.log bag. What is present in console.log bag? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, we are printing it here, right? And after that, what we are doing? We are again running the new instance of outer loop. My I value become 1 now. Okay. For I value 1, again I'm running this SAM loop, right? Again I'm running this SAM loop. Okay. How many times it will be running? 4 times it will be running, right? Again I'm supposed to get from I value count 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Then again 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right? So that is how I'm supposed to get this output, right? I want all of you to take 30-second time and be with it. Take your pen and paper, okay? And try to understand this code and let me know that, sir, I'm done. I'm giving all of you time, okay? So we'll wait for 1 minute maybe. So think about this code and do it. I already done, that is great, but I'm waiting for a few more to just get a glimpse out of it. Did not understand? I'm explaining again, okay? Tell me one thing, guys. Those who did not understand, for those, so let's say I'm writing here bag equals to bag plus j plus 1. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove count. I'm going to remove count. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to add an empty string here. So I need all of your response, guys, like only this part. Sorry, so let me do a bracket here. Okay, so this part everyone understood. This part everyone understood, like 1, 2, 3, 4, how to print 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone understood. We are starting with SAM value 0. SAM is giving apple plus 1, apple plus 1, right? That is why you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 we are getting. But how to, but do you need to print 0, 1, 1, 2, right? We have to print 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, then 9, 10, 11, 12, something like that, right? Okay, so what we are doing, we are ensuring that we are creating a variable to maintain this count. So let's say count. Okay, I see the initial value for count is 1. So I started this value with a 1. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to print, I'm going to do console.log of count. Okay, and then after that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do count plus plus. Okay, so now if I print it, I need all of your response. Can you see I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right? Can you tell me, let's say my value is here 4 and here I'm having also 4. How many times this inner code should run? Can you quickly type? Outer loop is running 4 time, inner loop is running 4 time. I'm supposed to run this loop 16 time, right? Okay, 16 time I'm incrementing my count also. Can you see I'm started with 1? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Am I seeing that same thing? My code is running 16 time here? Yes. So what we are doing here, instead we are utilizing the power of bag. So directly, instead of directly printing it, what we are going to do, we are going to store it into our bag. So bag equals to bag plus count plus an empty space, right? So now if I run this code, can you see now what we am getting? I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Because we are adding every time into this bag, right? And once we have done, we are moving to the next line, 5, 6, 7, 8. And at the top, I'm maintaining this count at the top line. It's not like count I'm maintaining inside. That is the reason. This is the way we can handle this question. I need everyone's response. Now it is clear. Now it is clear. I have solved this question in a different approach. That is great. That is completely okay. Right? Cool. Great. Many of you are typing yes. So now let's move to the next question. Okay. Let's come here. How many of you like read this problem statement? This is very easy. So what is question here? If you are having an sample input, which is let's say 2. If it is 2, you will be printing Tuesday. If it is 1, you will be printing Monday. If it is 3, you will be printing Wednesday. If it is 4, you will be printing Thursday. Can you able to solve that? Can you able to solve that? So if num value is equal to 1, so what you'll be printing? Console.log. Inside that you'll be writing Monday. Okay. Else if, do I need to write else if or if? Tell me. Any one condition should be satisfied, right? Else if num value is equal to 2, in that case I'll be writing console.log Tuesday. Can you able to solve this question, guys? I want all of your response. Num value is equal to 3. And then here I'm going to print console.log what? Wednesday. Okay, so make sure you write the spelling properly. This question will be super easy, like that, so on. Please look now. Okay, so on, you need to write till 7. Already done, sir. Easy question. Great. Sorted. Very easy question. Great. Cool. Let's move to the next question. Pattern printing 1. And I want all of your 100% focus here. Even you don't understand anything till now, focus here. We are going to understand. Okay, cool. Can you tell me one thing, guys? How many times Dadaji is running? If my input is 5, my input is 5, I can see my Dadaji is running also 5 times. Okay, be careful and tell me how many times Sam is running. For this, Sam is running 5 times. For this, Sam is running 5 times. For this, Sam is running only 1 time. Yes or no? When Dadaji is present here, Sam is running 5 times. When Dadaji is present here, Sam is running 5 times. Other than that, all such position, Sam is running only 1 time to collect only 1 apple. This part, everyone clear? Everyone clear this part? Okay, now tell me one thing. Can I say this position as 0th position? And can I say this position as n minus 1 position? I need everyone's response. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. My n value is 5. So this is my 0th position and this is my n minus 1 position. So can I say when 0 position or n minus 1 position, in that time Sam will be running 5 times. Remaining all the time Sam will be running 1 time. This part is clear or repeat? Clear or repeat? I'm repeating I'm repeating once more. Okay. Understood. So how many times Dadaji is running? 5 times Dadaji is running. Okay. But Sam, so I'm assuming, let's say this is my 0, this is my 1, this is my 2, this is my 3, this is my 4. This is how, let's say, I'll be writing my for loop. Ki for I equals to 0, I less than 5, or in whatever it is, then I plus plus. That is how I am ensuring, okay, this is Dadaji's 0 position, this is Dadaji's 4 position, right? Okay. Now tell me, can I say if the position is 0 or the position is n minus 1 for Dadaji, then Sam will be running 5 times. Then Sam will be running 5 times. Remaining all this position, Sam will be running only 1 time. Just this story is clear to all of you, right? Okay, now let's try to figure out what we can do from this. Okay, so I'm coming here. Can you able to help me for Dadaji loop? For let I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Can I write this for Dadaji? Dadaji will be running happily n time. Sorted. Okay. Okay, let's take a bag for Dadaji also. Right? Let's take a bag for Dadaji also. Do you want? Okay. So Dadaji, let bag equals to an empty string. Okay. Now let's write for Sam. Okay. What is the maximum time Sam will be running? Can you tell me one thing? What is the maximum time? N time or 5 times? Yes or no? Like more dynamically, it is n time. Maximum time in a single row. I'm talking about single row. 5 times, right? What I'm doing, hey Sam, your maximum capability is this. So let j equals to 0, j less than n, and then j plus plus. So Sam will be also running n time. Okay. Now inside this, I will be restrict Sam. Okay, can you tell me when Sam will be running maximum time? When Sam will be running max time? Can I say when Dadaji value is 0 or Dadaji value is n minus 1? Yes or no? When Dada value is 0 or Dada value is n minus 1, right? Okay, so if I value, that means my Dadaji value is equal to 0, or my Dadaji value is equal to n minus 1. So in both case, Sam will be running 5 times. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write bag equals to bag plus an empty star with a space. So empty star plus a space, normal thing, right? Anyone having any doubt till here? I'm going to print my bag. Simple way, because we need to print everything. Okay. For all this remaining condition, can I tell my else block will be running for all this condition? My else block will be running for all this condition. This else block will be running. Yes. So how many star I need? How many star I need? Every time, how many star I need? Only 1 time I need star. Only 1 time. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to write here ki bag equals to bag plus 1 star. Okay. After adding 1 star into my bag, can I stop my whole for loop iteration? Can I stop my whole for loop iteration and move to the next line? How to stop it? Can I use here a break? I need all of you to think again. So after I'm adding 1 star into my bag for this iteration, after I am adding 1 star for this line, I'm going to write break. So when I'm going to write break for this whole row, my for loop will be terminated. My Dadaji will be here coming to the next row, which is this one. Cool. How many of you just figure out, okay, break is very powerful and doing something really cool here? And for all those remaining condition like I equals to 0 or I equals to n minus 1, I'm going to add every time, because this is going to be running 5 times. And for every time, what I'm going to do, this if block will be running, then I'm going to add 1 star, 1 space. So 1 star, 1 space, 1 star, 1 space, right? I'm going to explain it once more, but before that, I'm going to run it and show you the output. So now what I'm going to do, okay, I need to print bag also. I need to print. So every time once I have done it for a single row, I'm going to print console.log bag, right? So now if I run it, can you see just one thing? Am I getting the correct direction? I'm getting the exact output. Yes, we are getting the exact output. But let's understand this code once more. Okay, I want all of you to 100% focus here. How many times my dada needs to be run? 5 times or n time. So I'm creating this outer loop which is running 5 times. Anyone having any doubt? No doubt. Dada every time giving me a bag with an empty string. Okay, then Sam is running. So I'm saying maximum time Sam will be running 5 times. So I'm running this Sam for 0 less than n. How many times Sam will be running here for this inner loop? This inner loop will also run 5 times, right? But inside that I'm writing a condition. If I value is 0, so can I say when my dada is at this position, this I value should be 0. I need everyone's response. When dadaji as this position, I value should be 0. But when dadaji is this position, my I value should be 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here my I value should be 4. This 2 point is clear. When my I value is 0, Dadaji at first position. When my I value is 4, Dadaji at last position. I know when Dadaji is at first position or Dadaji at last position, Sam ko, I need to add every star and one space. So now when my I value is equal to 0, this code will be satisfied. And every time I'm going to add one star because this loop will be running 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 star I'm going to add for all I value 0, right? Then my this for loop will be terminated. My I value become 1. Okay, when my I value become 1, then tell me my Sam will be again start running, but I value is equal to 1. So this if block will not run, that means this else block will be running that case, right? When my else block will be running, what I'm doing, bag equals to bag plus 1 star, x star I'm adding, then I'm writing break. That means this whole inner loop is terminated here. Whole inner loop is terminated. This outer loop is incremented by 2 with new I value. Again, when I value is 2, I'm adding 1 star. Again, I'm breaking. My I value becomes 3. When my I value becomes 3, I'm at here. Again, I'm adding 1 star, right? Then I value becomes 4. When I value becomes 4. So these conditions satisfy. I'm using an OR operator, means any one condition should be true, right? So when I'm using I equal to n minus 1 using a OR, that means I'm again running this all number of bag with all star for Sam, right? Okay, one good question in chat box, sir, what if I'm using and here? Now, can you tell me one thing, guys? I value, together I value is 0 and I value is 4. एक साथ में I value, I can have two value. Is it possible? No, right? It is itself is not possible कि I value is equal to 0 and I value is equal to n minus 1. Right? So that is the reason it should be OR, because I know कि any one of these condition, if it is satisfied, I need to add all star. I need all of your response, guys. It's not like one question we are solving and we are learning and everything. Number of question will be solving and will be, oh, at certain point of time we'll be feeling, oh, ab to aa gaya. Okay, so one more, sir, how this else part is working? This else part, I want all of you to tell me, guys. Can you tell me when this else part will be running? Can you tell me when? When this else part will be running, you can type in chat box. If the if condition false, when my if condition will be false, when I'm at this position, right? When I'm not I equal to 0, जब मैं 0 पे नहीं होऊंगा, and then I'm not I equal to n minus 1. For this example, it is 4. For these two condition, my else block will be running. right? Okay, when my else block will be running, I need to add only one bag, right? I need to add only one apple into my bucket, and then I ask my for loop to terminate. When this for loop terminate, then I value my दादाजी will see, okay, इस रो का पूरा काम हो गया, अभी नेक्स्ट रो पे आते हैं. दादाजी means this outer for loop will increment I value again, right? Why we use break? Can you tell me why we use break? We use break because to ensure that only one star is added. One star is added and we are ending the whole iteration. If you are not using break, see what will happen. Every time my SAM will be running 5 times. See, my SAM is running 5 times without having any space. Can you see? Is it matching? Now is it matching? Great, guys. Right? Now what I'm doing, just add one star, then break. If I done break here, that means I'm going to add only one star. Can you see? One star is added here. Sorted? Okay. Can we use else if condition for Z? Exactly. You can use else if condition for these also. Like I, not J. Okay. Like you can also use that also. How to break? We go for condition, please. How, sir, how break? How after break we go for condition? Yes, great, good question. Someone is typing, sir, when this break is running, how we are going to next condition? When this break is running, this whole for loop is terminated. Yes or no? This part is clear. When the break statement will be running, whole for loop will be terminated, right? When my whole for loop will be terminated, you will be printing whatever value you have in your bag, right? Because this else condition is running, you have only one star into your bag. If you have one star into your bag, you will be printing only one star here, right? After that still your I plus plus will be incremented, right? Your dadaji will be incrementing, right? Your dadaji will be incrementing from here to here. Okay, again you will be having a new bag. Again this inner for loop SAM will be start working. Again you will be having one star. So this is how this iteration is happening. Cool. Okay, sir, what if we write return? Do not write return. The pace as of now, we will learn about return. Got it, sir? Thank you. I want everyone's response, guys. Is it clear for everyone? Even a single doubt, please post it in chat box. We have Dheeraj also. It should be cleared. Cool. Now, if you clear this question, now you love meme, you love meme. See, I want to show you DSA meme then. Okay, DSA meme. Can you tell me how many times Dadaji needs to be running? How many times Dadaji needs to be running? 5 times. Can I create a outer for loop which will be running 5 times for me? Can I create a outer for loop which will be running 5 times for me? Okay. Now, can you tell me how many times Sam needs to be running? Is it again like a condition check? Dynamic, right? Dynamic. Great. Okay. Now tell me, what is the maximum time Sam will be running? What is the maximum time Sam will be running? 5 times. Can I again run for using a for loop 5 times for max, and inside that will be adding some condition then. Okay. Okay. Now tell me, what is the condition? Can I say this is for Sam position? Yes or no? These are all position for Sam, right? Can I say when Sam it as j is equal to 0, or when Sam it as, sorry, just one thing, just a minute, guys. I need to change the color. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay. 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 Now let's understand from scratch. Okay. Cool. This is our example. This is our example. We understand that. Okay. Again, it changed. Okay. Okay. Cool. So Dadaji is running 5 times. Dadaji is running 5 times. Okay. Sam at max also running 5 times. Sam at max also running 5 times. Can you think and tell me what is that condition when I need to add all star? What is that condition when I need to add all star? when Dadaji is at n-1, in that case, I need to add all my star. Yes or no? When Dadaji at last position, Sam will be adding all star. Now tell me, for else block, can I think for else block, all this will be running, and how many star I need to add? How many star I need to add? Only 2 star I need to add, right? Only 2 star I need to add. We'll figure out this thing, but let's start writing our code first, okay? Are you able to get at least 10-20%? Like you are able to start from this? Okay, let's start. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come here, I'm going to run for Dadaji. So for let I equals to 0, I less than n, and then I plus plus. Okay, cool. Okay, so let bag equals to an empty string which Dadaji will be giving for Sam. What is the code? So let j equals to 0, j less than n, and then j plus plus. Anyone having any doubt? Dadaji will be running n time, Sam will be running n time. Okay, cool. What is the condition when all star needs to be added? If I value is equal to n minus 1. So if I value is the last one, so in that case, can you see here? So this is I'm talking about. I value is the last one, which is n minus 1. In that case, I'll be adding all the star. Okay, so I'm writing the same thing here. If I value is n minus 1, I'm going to add bag equals to bag plus 1 star plus 1 space. Okay, plus 1 space. Anyone having any doubt till here? Anyone having any doubt till here? Okay, now tell me, else block will be running for which cases? Else block will be running for all these cases, right? Okay, now tell me, j value is 0 here and j value is n minus 1 here. Yes or no? So I need to only add apple when j value is 0 or j value is n minus 1. Yes or no? Then only we need to collect apple if j value for Sam value is 0 or Sam value is n minus 1. So same thing I'm going to write inside else block. Else for all this condition, again check, have a check if j value is equal to 0 or j value is equal to n minus 1. Right now I'm talking about this whole column and this whole last column. If this is the case, what I need to add? Can you tell me what I need to add? I need to add a apple. That means bag equals to bag plus 1 star, 1 star, and 1 space. Anyone having any doubt till here? Yes sir, got it. Are you able to feel it? Okay, now tell me, if I write else block here, what does this else block? This else block means for all these column, yes or no? This else block is mean for all these column because, right? So if j value is 0, j value is n minus 1, add 1 apple, right? But if else block is running, what I need to add? Can you tell me what are these things? What are these things? Can I call these are nothing but a space? Yes, yes. Can you tell me how many space I need to give? How many space I need to give? Is it only one? One space which is for star, one space which is for star, and one space which we already had. So two space we need to give, right? Can you see one star, one space, right? So again here we don't have any star, right? So one for star, one for a extra space. So two space I'm going to add here inside bag. So bag equals to bag plus 2 space. Everyone understand why I'm giving here 2 space? So let me give it first 1 space. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to come here, I'm going to console.log bag, right? And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to run it. Okay, I'm going to run it. Okay, let's see. Are you getting, guys? Are you getting that we are not getting the exact output? Can you see? We are not getting the exact output. Why? Because few space we haven't give, right? So if I add one more space here and then if I run this code, so you'll be seeing the power of it. Can you see? Can you see? Right? Right? Let me discuss it once more. Everyone ready? Everyone ready? Can you able to help me? Okay. My outer loop is running n time. I'm running a outer loop, which n time, for this example it will be running, let's say 5 time. Okay, my inner loop is also running n time. Okay, and here I'm having a condition I equals to n minus 1. That means I equals to n minus 1 means this last row I'm talking about, this last row. If it is the last row, we are going to add 1 star, 1 space into our bag sorted, right? But for all this remaining case, this else block will be running, right? And here I'm again checking if Sam position is 0 or Sam position is n minus 1. If Sam position is 0 or Sam position is n minus 1, इसमें से कोई भी अगर सच हुआ, right? Then we'll be adding again 1 star, because we have one apple here, right? So 1 star, and we'll add 1 space, right? But for all this remaining column that we have, right, can you think that we are missing 2 space, 1 for a star, 1 for a space itself? To replace this both, we need to add here 2 space. So that is why here I'm having 2 space in else block, right? And then I'm running this code, and every time I'm printing it into this bag. That is why I'm getting this output. Cool. I'm opening chat box. Anyone having any even small minute doubt, please ask it in chat box. And if it is clear, type pura clear. Sir, can I use while loop? Definitely you can use while loop. That is completely okay. Spaced out, I'm going to tell once more. Just one thing, can you tell me? Every time, so this is my normal instance, right? These are my normal instance. Every time I'm having a normal instance, I am adding 1 star and a space. This part is clear. If it is normal instance, I'm adding 1 star and a space, right? But tell me here, are we adding any star? No. Are we adding any space? No. So if I want to replace both, so that everything is aligned, I need to have 2 space, 1 space which will fill for this star and 1 space which will fill for a space itself. So that is the reason I'm adding here 2 space, right? Cool. Great. So I'm reading, few of you might be reading something. So Dheeraj, if you are here, please try to reply few chat, okay? How I can code it without using bag? Yes, you can code it without using bag, but first let's understand it with bag. I'm telling you the reason why I'm discussing this thing. Okay, so today you are learning JavaScript. Okay, tomorrow you might learning Python. Day after tomorrow you might learning Java, right? So every programming language is different, right? But this is general broad approach. So no matter whatever is the programming language, you can do string concatenation into it. You can add element into a string. That is why this approach is very open-ended, not a language specific. So that is why this approach I have said, and this is general approach. So first learn it, and even if you are able to solve with any other approach, that is okay. Cool. Okay, let's see. Sir, why, sir, j equal to n minus 1? This part you are talking about? Okay, great, good question. So what is your j value here? 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. What is your n value, which is 5? I'm telling, if j position, that means Sam position is 0, then I'm going to add 1 star. If Sam position is 4, that means n minus 1. So I'm making it dynamic. So if Sam position is 0 or Sam position is n minus 1, any one condition satisfied, आपको एक star add करना है and a space add करना है. Correct. Good question. Sir, need more practice? Yes, that is definitely need. Sir, clear? Sir, clear? I'm getting it. Okay, cool. Cool, guys. Great. Okay, let's move to the next question. Now, again, I want, we are even if you not able to, still not able to clear it, you will be able to clear it in this question. Okay, take this attitude. At certain point of time ना आपको आ जाएगा कि सर आप तो clear हो गया, right? I want that to be triggered today. ठीक है. Tell me one thing. How many times Dadaji need to be run? For this input, again 5 times Dadaji needs to be run. Okay. How many times Sam need to be running? Can you tell me the condition here? Can I write here if I value is equal to 0, that is for this position, right? Or I value is for n minus 1. Any one condition satisfied, I need to print everything. I need to print everything for Sam. Sorted? Either I value is 0 or I value is n minus 1, Sam will be printing every apple. Sam will be printing every apple. And this is for else, right? This is for else. Now, can you tell me what, when Sam needs to print? When? So this is my j value 0. This is my j value 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can I say when j value is n minus 1, in that case, only in that case, I need to print 1 star. For remaining all case, what will be doing? For remaining all case, what will be doing? How many space? How many space will be adding for remaining all case? 2 space. 1 space for a star, 1 space for a space itself, right? Let's come here now. Okay, so just a minute. Just a minute, guys. Cool. What? Okay, are you able to see my screen, guys? Quickly confirm, are you able to see my screen properly? Okay, cool. Great. Okay, let's start it. Okay, cool. So, yeah, cool. Let's start writing this code for it. Okay, so for let I equals to 0, I equals to 0, array. Just a minute, I'm using capital. So for let I equals to 0, I less than n, and then I plus plus. Okay, this will help me to run my outer loop 5 times. Okay, and then again I'm running loop for Sam. So let j equals to 0, j less than n, and then j plus plus. Okay, so I'm having a bag my grandfather will be giving me, right? So let bag is equal to an empty string. Okay, now tell me what should be my condition for adding all these values. What should be my condition for adding all these value? When my I value is 0 or my I value is n minus 1. That is my condition. Okay, so I'm writing here the same thing. If I value is equal to 0, or my I value is equal to n minus 1. Acha guys, can you tell me, is it I value or j value? I think many of you might be confusing here. So this is how we are tracking row, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And this is how we are tracking column, right? That is the reason you are taking. If I value is 0, this is the whole row. If I value is 4, this is the whole row, right? This is how. Okay. So if this is the case, I'm going to a normal approach. So bag equals to bag plus what? 1 star and then 1 space. This is normal. Anyone having any doubt? Okay. So now when I'm running else block, when I'm having else block, that means for all this situation, right? Okay. Now tell me when I need to add star. When I need to add star, if j value is equal to n minus 1. Now I'm talking about column, right? Now I'm talking about column. If these values satisfied, what I'm going to do? Bag equals to bag plus 1 star plus a space. We can give space, we cannot also. Okay. And now tell me else condition. For all this column, what I need to do? For all this column, what I need to do? I need to add 2 spaces, right? I need to add 2 spaces. What I'm going to do, I'm going to write here bag equals to bag plus 1 space for star, 1 space for space itself, right? So now after that, I'm going to run console.log and then bag, right? So now if I print it, are you getting the magic? Sorted. So I'm opening this question doubt. So anyone having any doubt for this question, please type, otherwise type clear. Today I want all of you to like understood nested loop. There is no other thing. Okay, clear, great. Clear for this question. I have doubt, please type Abhishek. Also we have Dheeraj will be helping you there. Okay. Why two space? Again, one space to fill the gap for a star. Okay, and one space. If I I'm giving you real feeling, guys. Okay, batao. Okay. So if here we are supposed to have one kind of star, right? Here we are supposed to have one kind of star. We don't have any star, right? So one space for a star, another one space for this space itself. That is the reason we need to add two space for one iteration. Two space, and then two space. Then here you will be printing. Sir, can you explain else block? So this else block, yeah, let me explain. So if this part is running, so I equal to 0 or I equal to n minus 1. If this is the case, I'm going to add all the thing. Else block, this else block means remaining all this case, right? Remaining all this row I'm talking about, remaining all this row, and I'm checking for all this row, if the column is n minus 1, that means if the column is last column, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a star and a space, which is normal, right? For all other column, this else block is running, and here I'm adding two space, one for star, one for a space. 100% clear now? It should be clear now. Okay, right. Can you explain the loop for this question? This outer loop is running n time. This inner loop is also running n time, right? Because this maximum time SAM needs to be run n time here. That is why I'm running it n time. Clear? Okay. So now let's move to the next question. Pattern printing 4. Cool. Still, if you don't understand, this is the time. Okay. Tell me how many times Dadaji is running? How many times Dadaji is running? 5 times. Maximum time Sam is running. Maximum time Sam is running 5 times. Are you able to guess the condition when I need to print everything? What is this condition when? What is that row when I need to print every star? Can I say if I equal to 0, I need to print every star? Okay. Can I say else condition is for all this line? Else condition for all this row? And here, when I need to add star? When I need to add star? If j value is 0, if j value is 0 or j value is n minus 1, either any condition satisfied, I need to add star. For all this remaining column, what I need to add? For all this remaining column, what I need to add? How many space? Two space I need to add. Two space I need to add. One for star, one for the space itself. Okay. How many of you are very confident that you are able to 100% help me for this question? Okay. So just a minute. Let's see. I'm coming here. Yeah. Outer loop I'm running for let I equals to 0, I less than num, and then I plus plus. Outer loop is running num time. Okay. Let bag is equals to an empty string. What I'm doing here, for let j is 0 and then j less than num and then j plus plus. Okay, j plus plus. Sorted? Sorted? Okay. What is the condition to add all this value? I is equal to 0, right? I'm writing here. If I value is equal to 0, in that case you do one thing, simply bag equals to bag plus an star and a space. Can I do it like this also in single line? Star with a space. Okay, add all star. Great. Okay. Else block. Can I say this else block is for all this remaining row, right? This row, this row, this row, this row. Okay. And here I need to check what? If j value, SAM value is equal to 0 or j value is equal to n minus 1. So any one condition satisfied. What I need to do? Same, I need to add bag equals to bag plus n star with an space, right? Okay. For remaining all case like this column, this column, this column, what I need to do? I need to add bag equals to bag plus to space, right? Once everything done, I'm going to do console.log and then back. Okay, so now if I test it here, okay, so we're getting something wrong. Let's see what I how let's see who is able to debug it. Num, right? I want all of you to think, do we have any n? Do we have any n? We are writing n by the flow. What is n here? Num, right? Num. I cannot write n, right? Okay. So here I need to write instead of n, num minus 1. Okay. So now if I run this code. Cool? Happy? Clear? So from now, start remember the day I started with that story and what you are coming here. Crystal clear. And one very surprise thing I'm going to telling you, there is a topic called multi-dimensional array that we'll be learning maybe next week. Okay, when you'll be learning multi-dimensional array now, this exact same thing again will be referring, and then you will understand the power of this story. That is why I'm discussing with this approach. Cool? Sorted? Clear? Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, pattern printing 5 we'll discuss last. Let's move to this question. Okay, can you tell me how many times Sam needs to be running? 4 times. How many times Dadaji needs to be running? 4 times. Okay. Who is responsible for giving apple? Who is responsible for giving apple? Sam is responsible for giving apple. Okay. What is the starting value of Sam? Starting value of Sam is 4, right? Are you able to understand that we need to use a reverse loop for Sam such that Sam value start 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? Okay, everyone is typing, sir. We'll try. Still, let's try to do it. Okay, there might be few people, right? Okay, help me. Let's say I don't know anything. Okay, I don't know anything. You need to help me. For what should be my starting point? Can you tell me for I? What should be starting point for I? For I. Now think, Dadaji is responsible for Apple or Sam is responsible for Apple? I need all of your response. Sam is responsible for Apple, right? So is it mandatory to create nested loop, reverse loop for Dadaji? Dadaji is don't know even what is this Apple, right? Understand this fact, right? So it is not mandatory for Dadaji. Dadaji needs to be run only num time. That is okay. Can I create like that? 0, I less than num, I plus plus. Anyone having any doubt? Now Sam part. Okay, so Dadaji also provide back, so let back with an empty string. Okay, and then Sam comes. Okay, for let J. Now tell me what should be the starting value for Sam? 4. Are you able to feel the power of reverse loop right now? 4. Can I say J greater than equal to, where should I end? Where should I end? 1. If I type equal to, that means we are going 4, 3, 2, 1, and we need exact same thing, right? Okay, if someone is typing like that, so can I write this thing, sir? If you write this thing, guys, so you'll be getting 0 also. You don't need 0 here, right? You need till 1. That is the reason 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm writing my loop in such way. And tell me, J++, is it good to go? Works? Sorted, right? No. It is a reverse loop, right? We need to decrement it, right? Okay. Now, can I add this bag equal to bag plus? What I need to add? What I need to add? J plus 1 or I? J, right? J value. Every time it will give me 4 first, I'll add 4. Okay, 4 with a space after that, right? And once everything done, I'm going to print it. Console.log bag. Okay. Getting everyone, right? Okay, easy, cool. सर ड्राई रन, इसका भी ड्राई रन चाहिए, ले लो, ठीक है. इनिशियल वैल्यू फॉर आई, व्हाट इज इनिशियल वैल्यू फॉर आई? 0, right? Okay, for I equals to 0, your Sam, okay, what is the starting value for J? Starting value for J is 4, right? Okay, starting value for J is 4 and you are checking 4 greater than equal to 1. Is it true? क्या 4 1 से बड़ा है? Yes, it is true. So your code will be running, you will be adding bag equal to bag plus J. Can you tell me what is the value for J? J value is 4. So inside your bag you will be adding 4 with a space after that. Then again your J value decremented. What will be your new J value? Your new J value will be 3 now, right? Again you will be checking 3 greater than equal to 1. क्या ये सच है? Yes, 3 तो 1 से ज्यादा है. It is also true. So if it is true, again it will be running. What is your new J value? 3, right? Again you will be decrementing at 2. You will be getting here 2. Again you will be decremented by 1. You will be getting it here 1, right? And last condition, 1 greater than equal to 1. It is true. Yes, it is true. It will be running, right? And then you will be adding this 1. And then after that it will become 0, right? 0 less than equal to 1, right? 0 less than equal to 1, it was false. Your code execute stops here, and then you will be printing console.log bag. You will be getting 4 3 2 1 into your bag, right? And then okay, cool. Answer so wrong, sir. Okay, let's see, let's debug it. Come to here, why it is showing wrong answer. कुछ तो हमने किया है. Okay, let's see who can debug this. Instead of J equals to 4, क्या हमेशा J का वैल्यू 4 रहेगा? Tell me, every time is it going to be 4? No, it is going to be num every time, right? Num every time. So if it is 4, I'm going to start it from 4. It is now dynamic. I'm going to start it from now, right? So now if I start, sir, please see in chat box. I'm discussing now. After that, I'm supposed to see chat. You see, it is accepted. Great. But guys, you understood. It is super clear to all of you. Can you tell me? Cool. So now let's move to the last question. We discuss every question. This is not supposed to happen, but still I want all of you to ensure that nested loop सबको आता है. ठीक है? चलो. This is a tricky question, first of all. ठीक है? Now tell me one thing. By seeing this image, are you able to print it? Are you able to print it? How many times Dadaji is running? 5 times Dadaji is running. How many times Sam is running? Maximum 5 times, right? 5 times running, but it is dynamic. Can I call dynamic? That means I need to depend it. Okay, so initially it is running 5 times, then 4 times, then 3 times, then 2 times, then 1 time. So inner loop, whatever inner loop we are having, is it should be a like reverse loop? Yes or no? For Sam, like tell me, for not inner loop, it is for outer loop. Can you tell me, is it should be like Dadaji is giving me 5 first, right? And Sam is running till 5. Cool, right? And then Dadaji gives me 4. Then Sam is going to run 4 times. Dadaji gives me 3. Sam is going to run 3 times. Dadaji gives me 2. Sam is going to be run 2 times. Something like that, right? Okay. So now let me try to give you some hint. So this question will be discussed in today's stand-up. I want all of you to struggle with this question. Do you know what is the meaning of struggle? Even though you are able to print by some means, you are going to get some error. Okay, you are going to get some error. I want all of you to like struggle with this question, but I am going to give you a hint how to overcome. So when we are running it, so we are adding all this star, right? We are adding all this star. But here, this space we also need to add. So you need to check कैसे terminal पे ही you are able to add this space as well. Then only it will give you correct. Otherwise, it will give you a wrong answer. I want all of you to struggle. Okay, with this question, this will be discussed in today's stand-up. Cool. Good. People are typing, sir, I'm done. I'm getting the exact output. Still wrong answer. Wrong answer you are getting because of space. So try to explore. It will be discussed in today's stand-up. Sorted? we discuss every question, and I believe that everyone in this meeting understood next step 2. Cool. Can you give your confidence, guys? Are you confident? So that is all about problem solving. Okay. Cool. So regarding evolution and all, so I want all of you to give one suggestion from my side, guys. Okay. Tell me one thing, guys. What do you think? Like, why evolution is important? First, tell me why it is even important. First, you need to understand the importance of it. Okay, I'm going to read chat box. So to assess weekly what I'm learning, to check my progress. Is it important, guys, to check your progress? Yes. If we are there in evolution, we have some mental pressure. If we have some mental pressure, like an exam, we'll study then only, then we'll going to sit for evolution, then we are solving there, right? And then once that evolution done, we are able to assess ki what part I am okay with, what part I am not okay with, and what part I'm not okay with, I can work upon on those all pointer. This is very important for general any education, whatever things you are learning. So take evolution very seriously. That is all about the importance. So first point from my side, that do not even take it any casually, because this is directly inclined with your final placement. Cool. This part I believe you are not kids, you all understood this part, right? So this is directly linked, so take very seriously to your evaluation. Now sir, how to prepare? Okay, how many of you are seeing that in daily classes you are getting in notes in your LMS? For daily class, you are getting notes with whatever code I have written, or whatever like their presentation and all, right? So revise all those topics, revise all those topics from that note, or maybe you are writing some own note while session. How many of you are writing your own note? I'm happy to see all of you, by the way. Like, if you after this unit, you can share me, sir, this is I have written. Okay, so maybe you can revise with your note. Please ensure that it is not about learning, it is about how we plan for revision, how we revise all those topics. So revise from previous OJ submission. Let's say you see that मैंने तो एक question solve कर लिया था, right? Then why I'm supposed to look it? Still you need to look it, guys. Many times we forget. You solved 10 days ago, you forget today how I solved. So try to revise, take a proper time. Yes. Sir, LMS note section is enough. Note section is enough for your syntactual thing, guys. You don't have to worry for writing a syntax, but the logic part you need to work on by seeing assignments, by try to think, if you are solving any assignment, what is the thought process? If I'm solving a pattern printing question, what is my general thought process that I'm taking? I believe after today's session you understood this thing, right? So give your best. I believe all of you guys. So do not even doubt a single chance for your time. You all can do it. You all have same potential. So give your best shot, and best of luck from my side to all of you for this evaluation. Right? Cool. So that is it from my side, guys, and that we are done for today's session. So let me stop my screen sharing. Please ensure that you guys filling feedback form. Also, tomorrow you will be having PSC session. So Mayur will be taking your session again for it. It will be corely focused for problem solving again. So again, you will learn a lot from tomorrow's session. Cool. Chalo. That's it. Let me stop the recording.